everything kind of looks different, it's lighter, it's brighter. And if I didn't stop to appreciate this, then who even am I? Like, that is stunning. So we are back to frost, the first cold and frosty frozen morning for, I would say, a month. So this morning, cold hands, frozen ground, which is great because we need to move some bales around this week, some big bales, and some clearer skies. Got the moon up there. It's nice to have some clearer skies. Hopefully we'll get a nice sunrise. Just see the starlings moving over. So here is the lovely sunrise, looking over the hills, and there's no one else around. It's marvellous. This is the young group of highlands. They're tucking into their bale. They look quite happy. And I'm going to continue down towards the bathtubs, and I'll break the ice on all the water troughs now that I've enjoyed the sunrise, got myself moving, warmed up a little bit. I will start breaking all the ice. I'm a little bit out of breath from breaking the ice, but on mornings like this, it's very important to stop and take in the view and be thankful. Everyone's okay this cold and frosty morning. They've got their new tub which they're enjoying. So just going to go and break the water for the ewes now. Hello my little one. And yeah, what a lovely day. Much better underfoot. In the long term, we're not sure that the current bale heap position is the right one, but it's one that my dad chose and made, and so we're going to continue using it for the moment. But the problem with it being is that it's just in the far corner of that field, so you have to drive right the way across the field to get any bales, and during the winter when you're doing your feeding, you can often end up with times where the ground is too wet, and to drive across the field will really cut up the ground and damage it. Last winter we didn't feel like we had an opportunity to get the bales moved and be well organised. Obviously everything was kind of thrown onto us under quite tricky circumstances, so we did end up cutting up the ground, and it did recover, but it did look quite awful for a while, and so it's nice to not do that damage. So today here, as you can see in the video, we are moving a fair few bales, I think 10 up the field, to this area in the gateway of another field where we think it's going to be a good place to easily access them so that we can feed them to the sheep. It might seem obvious if you know, but if you don't know, the sheep will chew at the black plastic and try and bite their way into the bales if you don't fence the area off. So that's the reason why the bales always have to be stored away from where the sheep can get to them. So we've been driving back and forth across the field, and we haven't really we haven't cut ground up, which is really the point of waiting until the ground is nice and hard, because the track's obviously heavy. When it's wet, you're just going to make a big mess. So it's been a perfect day for it, really. So this is up where the highlands are. Just come to break the water, and it is so still. There's not any wind at the moment. So it is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Everyone is looking bright, and Dad always used to say that sheep always look a lot better with a bit of sun on their backs, and I would agree, and I'm sure that he'd be glad that I remember his words and his opinions and his thoughts, what he liked, what he didn't like, and he would certainly love this. I love coming out to fresh snow. It's all powdery and beautiful and calm and still and clean and white and bright and lovely. It's very quiet here this morning. There's nobody else around. Good morning, girl. The sky is lighting up a bit now. Some nice colours. Very calm. The ewes look all right. Still, some of them still in night mode. Bit of snow on their backs as well. So today's Thursday. We put these out on Monday morning, so you can see how they're sort of eating away at the hay. And I'm just going to shake it about a bit now and get it to fall down slightly. So earlier on in the week, last couple of days, the cows have been able to break the ice here, but today it's that little bit more frozen solid today, so I will do it for them. I really enjoy working in these conditions. It does feel just lovely, really. It makes such a change from the wet and the windy. And yeah, cold does bring a few issues with it, but also it brings with it beauty, the stillness. If you're not in a blizzard, the stillness is just lovely. Everything kind of looks different. It's lighter, it's brighter, and I find it really lifts me up for sure. And if I didn't stop to appreciate this, then who even am I? Like, that is stunning. The snow is not so good for our solar panelled roof. So every time it snows, we have to clear the panels off. Otherwise we don't get any electricity. Hello. We're just going to take some hay to the lambs. So this is the sun going down, and as you can see, the sun over here on the south facing side has melted on the ground. It's given a little bit, so it's a different atmosphere in the afternoon to in the mornings. And over on the hill on the opposite side, still the sun has never really melted the snow. So we're just up here taking in the light and having a quick check on the troughs. And the days are definitely starting to draw out now. It's 4 o'clock and I think we've got another half hour maybe before the sun sets, and then probably about an hour of daylight. So we are starting to notice it now, which is definitely a blessing. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's just nice to have a moment to appreciate your surroundings, and on winter's days like this we really can do that. So that's the end, and bringing you another update soon. Until next time, bye.